my Game Boy Color button-mashing unconventional conventionalists, and welcome to a type of video that I don't do very often at all. Movie reviews. I don't make many of these because it's not very often that a movie comes out that I really feel the need to talk about. But last night was a big exception because I saw Detective Pikachu. Not only have I been waiting for this movie to come out since the teaser trailer dropped in January, but us old school Pokemon fans, yeah, the ones that chose between Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle in the original Red and Blue games, we've been waiting for a live-action Pokemon movie for the past 2 fucking decades. We had no idea when it was coming, but all we knew is that it better be good. With the extremely unsettling trend of really bad video games made into movies, Sonic the Hedgehog, excuse me, I can safely speak for myself and many others who have seen the movie that Detective Pikachu breaks this ugly trend. Let's start with the plot. Now, Detective Pikachu, the movie, of course, is based on Detective Pikachu, the game for the Nintendo 3DS. But it is based very, very loosely. You do not have to play the Detective Pikachu game to watch the Detective Pikachu movie. Honestly, the movie isn't really so much based on the game as it is the concept of the game. And I gotta say, it was a very smart move, making this movie based on this one game, rather than, you know, the main series games, or even worse, the anime featuring Ash Ketchum and all of his 20-something girlfriends. Immortal 10-year-olds get all the ticks. I feel like if this live-action Pokemon movie had been based on the anime or the main series games, it would have been way harder for it to deliver to the fans. And by loosely basing it on this one game that really wasn't that popular, was a very smart move, because that gave them the freedom to break away from that story and do whatever the fuck they want. Next, let's talk about the acting. It's acceptable. Its only complaint about the acting is that I feel like there was a few parts where the characters were overacting. Most particularly the character of Lucy Stevens. He was trying a little too hard on the whole secret spy shindig, to the point where it was really overdone and really cheesy. Like, I'm talking Jesse and James level cheesy. No, I just feel like Lucy was a little much sometimes. Now, naturally, Ryan Reynolds stole the fucking show. I mean, we all knew that from the trailers, okay? None of us went to see this movie for any of the human characters, okay? We want to see a Pikachu with Deadpool's voice, alright? That's what we went to the theater for, and it fucking delivers. So, last thing I want to talk about is what everyone has been talking about the most, and that is the CGI. You're so used to seeing all these realistic Pokemon drawings on DeviantArt, or Reddit, or 4chan, wherever the fuck you hang out on the internet. Too often, you just kind of see real-world animals just recolored and slightly altered to look like these Pokemon. Well, I'm very happy to say that the movie did not go in that direction. Rather, they just kind of took the Pokemon from the anime and video games and just kind of gave them a more realistic texture. Like, the shapes of the shapes and sizes of the Pokemon are identical to what they are in the anime and video games. You know, like, you can see, you know, they have fur, they have wrinkles on the skin. It's kind of hard to explain, because even though they put into a live-action environment, they still kind of have a cartoonish appearance to them. And that's fine. Honestly, that was the safest way to go. Now, one particular detail about Pikachu that I really appreciate, but many other people don't even mention, his eyes. Pikachu does not have plain black eyeballs with little white shines on them. No. His eyes look like eyes. They're large black pupils, but his irises are brown. And looking up or to the side, you can see the white part of his eye. His eyes actually look like realistic eyes. I fucking love that. It's such a small detail, but it makes such a huge difference. And for the most part, it just goes completely unnoticed. But not by me. Here's that little minor spoiler I was warning you guys about. It's a small spoiler, it will not kill the movie for you, I swear. You can have this knowledge, and you can still see the movie and enjoy it, okay? So, the minor spoiler I want to include in my review is that Mewtwo has a much larger role in the movie than what the trailers lead on. The trailers make it look like Mewtwo just has a little cameo. No, he's actually almost a main character. And because of this, Mewtwo has a lot of screen time. And I gotta say, out of all the Pokemon, Mewtwo looks the best in CGI. He looks awesome. He looks realistic. He looks believable. And he also looks a little scary, as Mewtwo should. If I had to pick one favorite thing about the movie, it's fucking Mewtwo. CGI was fucking lit. All the other Detective Pikachu reviews I've watched before making my own, there's been a common complaint. And that complaint is the number of Pokemon seen in the movie. There's really only maybe 50, at the most 60 Pokemon seen in this movie. Initially, when I heard that, I thought that was dumb. I thought 50 Pokemon is plenty. I mean, it's only an hour-and-a-half movie. What's the big deal? Why are you complaining about that? But now that I've seen the movie, I get what they're saying. City is based on New York City. Therefore, it is a really fucking big city. And there are numerous times where there's been a pan across of the city, and you see all these people and Pokemon, but then, you know, at first, it's fucking awesome, but then as the movie keeps going, and you see more and more cityscapes, you're noticing, oh, yeah, there's the same Pokemon. I'm only seeing the same 50 Pokemon in this giant-ass city over and over again. And it kind of does become redundant. So I get it. Closing statements. I enjoyed it. My friend that I saw it with enjoyed it. All my other friends who have also seen it so far have enjoyed it. And Pikachu is that one well-made video game movie that we can appreciate once every, I don't know, 5 years. Perfect? No, but it's great. Girls Bitch Blog gives Pokemon Detective Pikachu 8 caffeine-addicted electric mice out of 10. If you guys enjoyed this movie review, and I am really looking forward to seeing some of you guys at MegaCon next weekend. Till then, I love you guys, stay sexy, and keep on masturbating. Salute!